begin in Thailand, where a former policeman has killed 34 people in a mass shooting. The incident took place at a children's daycare center. The victims included 22 children as well as adults. Local media are reporting that the gunman later shot and killed himself. According to a police statement, the motive is unclear. Reports say the officer had recently been dismissed. Mass shootings are rare in Thailand, even though the rate of gun ownership is high compared with some other countries in the region. Well, Chaurat Yonjiranon joins us via Skype from Chiang Mai for more on that story. Thank you so much for joining us, Chaurat. Give us more details about this incident. We know that children are among the casualties.
Hello, Hannah. Yes, it's not a good day for Thais, especially now as it marks one of the deadliest and most gruesome attacks that we've seen so far in the kingdom. The latest is that what we all know right now is that it was a former policeman, Police Sergeant Banya Kamrab. He had driven a white pickup through daycare center, or basically a child care center called Uthai Sawan in the province of Nong Bua Lamphu, which is about 500 kilometers away from Bangkok. And he stormed into the classrooms with a gun. We do not know what type of gun it is right now, but he killed. Right now, the death toll is at 36, mostly children between the ages of 2 to 3, 21 boys and 3 girls, 14 adults, and 8 people or individuals are reportedly seriously injured. They were mostly shot in the head. What we do know is that the shooter had stormed into the classrooms while the children were taking their afternoon nap. And so it was a horrific attack that we've never seen here in the country. A lot of reporters and bystanders are still shocked. We as a nation are still shocked. Witnesses say that the shooter then left the school and drove his truck away to his home. I presume we still don't know where. And he burnt, or he set his vehicle on fire. And then he proceeded to kill himself along with his wife and his 3-year-old child, or 3-year-old boy. We still have a lot of details that are still not clear, but what we do know is that he had been laid off from his job earlier this year due to the fact that he was reportedly involved in a drug incident, or involved with drugs. We don't know exactly what type of case it was. And apparently this stress, along with perhaps allegedly what was known, is that some people have said that maybe he was being drugged as well. He was on drugs during this time that he was shooting others. We still have to get confirmation on that. Anyways, though, we do know now from the latest reports that his child, his son, was one of the children that went to this child center, but had not shown up at the child center for about a month now. So we are right now trying to see how the situation plays out. The local authorities are asking the people in the province to donate their blood because blood is much needed at the hospital. In the meantime, the public is requested by the officials not to share any footage or photos of the incident because it's very sensitive at this time, and they're concerned that it could have a psychological impact not only on the family members that are involved, but also the community at large. As you mentioned there, attacks like this are uh, not many here in Thailand, but apparently now there are questions as to how can the country better implement mental health rehabilitation for those who need it, because we have seen in the past year some attacks dealing with some former officials, whether from the army or the police, that have had mental illness or have been involved in drugs.